And speaking of which, can you give us a sneak peek into STEO's upcoming 2025 conference when it comes to what's happening, themes, programming, and what educators can look forward to?
Yeah, so we're really excited about our program this year. We have 6 strands that we're really focusing on. Some that are really, really key and important in science education. One of them is centering Indigenous knowledge in STEM learning. So talking about, how can we bring in the Indigenous ways of knowing and Indigenous learning and knowledge into our curriculum in a meaningful way, in a respectful way. So we have a couple of presentations that sort of connect, but also featuring Indigenous speakers. So we have Nimki Browd Howie, who's going to be talking about Indigenous education in just how do we center our work around Indigenous education, but also coming and talking about how we can get Indigenous education into the grade 9 science curriculum. We also have, very excited, we have Laurie Rousseau-Nepton, who's a astronomer with the University of Toronto. She's a PhD in astrophysics, but she's Innu, and she's going to be talking about her cultural influences and her influence in terms of observing the night sky and how she's been
Well,
influenced by her, her background and her upbringing. So we're really excited to have her featured on our Friday. And we have, as I mentioned, we already have Dan Riskin coming. He's speaking on Friday about AI and curiosity and the role that teachers need to play in that. We have a Geneviève Allaire-Duquette who's coming to talk about the science of learning science. So how does the brain process the misconceptions, and how do we have to untrain our brain in terms of unlearning those misconceptions around things that we, erroneously think happen. So she's going to be a fantastic presentation also, and she's delivering a keynote in French for our French members. So we try to bring a bilingual program in. We try to bring
that's brilliant.
a diversity of people from all walks of, all sorts of experiences, backgrounds. And so, we've got the programming both on the Thursday, the Friday,